Need to get on the frog watch.
I know, they're everywhere, tiny.
You got here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, he jumped off.
I much prefer these that they are catching now, not the ones that they caught the other day.
Yeah.
It was like massive, it's like more like toads, or what they call like massive ones, and then like... Oh.
They were huge, weren't they? They must have just like hatched somewhere. Did you say hatched?
No, because they're
spawned.
Like, yeah, I don't know what it's called.
It's from tadpoles, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
There must be like a spawn somewhere close by.
Yeah.
There's so many of them.
Is the stream just down here in it? So it must be like somewhere up that they're going down to the water or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Must
I don't know how frogs work, but it is.
It's hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah. Like
Charlie's got about 50 in his hand now, look.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Here.
How many you got?
3 in my hand.
Cute, aren't they?
Yes, how many?
Look how many you've got. Oh my goodness. Can you see it, Charlie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's a cute one, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's his name, Bella? You giving him a name?
Frog.
Frog?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Are you sending them back to their friends?
Yeah.
Go and find your friends, little frogs.
Neither. Neither. You.
Bella, what are you doing? Maybe you don't want to go for a swim. Does he?
Yeah.
Alright, so back from Ireland. It's nice to be away for a few days and yeah, get a bit of sun and feel like we were sort of in holiday mode a little bit. So yeah, really nice. And now we're back here at Molin's parents' house to do a bit of maintenance. So we have to fill up the water, we have to do all of those bits and bobs. So it's just easier to do it where everything's all in one place. So yeah, thanks to Molin's mum and dad for letting us use the house and steal some water and stuff. So I'm trying to sort of get everything sorted, like the water, make sure the toilet's empty, for example, make sure the batteries are full and stuff like that. Because I am leaving tomorrow. I'm going to England for a few days, and so I'm going to be leaving Malin and the kids on their own for a little bit. Not quite a week, but about 4 days I think it is. Yeah, it feels weird. Me and Malin have not been apart from each other in this way for, well, at all for a long time, apart from when she was in the hospital. So obviously it feels a little bit odd to be leaving her on her own, living in a van with 2 little kids, bless her. But she'll manage absolutely fine. She'll absolutely smash it. She has no problem with these sort of things. It's mostly me who's feeling a bit weird about leaving, to be honest. And obviously it's feeling even more odd because under these circumstances, I wouldn't obviously normally want to be leaving Malin at all, with her having had stomach pains and you know, not been feeling particularly great and stuff. So it feels a bit odd to be leaving at this time when we're sort of waiting for hospital scan results to come back. And yeah, she's been feeling up and down with the stomach pains and stuff. So it feels weird, but needs must, unfortunately, this time. It's not just a pleasure visit. I'm actually going for a funeral, so there's not really much avoiding it, unfortunately. But hey, I've got 100% faith in her and the kids that everything will be absolutely fine. Sorted.
All right, as Tom has probably already told you, he is going to England for a few days, and me and the kids are sticking around here. It feels a shame because I would have really liked to go as well, and I definitely know that the kids would have liked to go to see their family in England, but we have to go at a later time when it's not as short notice. And I can't really leave right now because of doctor appointments and waiting for scan results and being poorly on and off all the time. So we just had to do it like this time because I don't feel safe leaving the country, to be honest. I think that Tom is a bit more nervous about leaving me on my own with the kids than I am about being on my own with the kids. I think it is the feeling of what if I get poorly, and I don't know, what if I get a brain foggy day, then it's really tough for me or whatever. But I don't feel nervous at all. I don't feel like it's a thing. It's just how life is, and this is how it is this time. And yeah, like I said, I don't feel nervous. I don't feel like it's a thing. The only thing I'm a bit nervous about is if I get the phone call from the doctors while Tom is away, and with the scan results, and what if it's bad news and all of that. But it's just to try to focus on positive and thinking that it's going to be all right. The kids are actually not very sad about Tom leaving, because the other week I went out with a friend for a glass of wine and some food, and because I did that, Tom said to the kids that, oh, because Mama is gone, we're gonna have a luxury night. And they had nice food and they watched a movie and they drank squash like a juice box in the middle of the week or whatever, and it was the best day ever. So now when we said that Tom is going to be gone for a few days, they were like, yay, we can have a luxury week. They think they're gonna have like movie night and nice drinks and nice food and maybe some extra snacks every day just because Tom's gone. So they don't feel very sad at all, actually. They're like just whispering to me like, we're gonna have a luxury week as soon as Tom says that he's leaving. Bless him. I think it's better this way anyway. I think it's better that the kids are not sad about him leaving, because then it makes it hard. I think they're going to be a bit upset when he's actually gone and they realise he's not going to come home for bedtime every night and stuff. But it is funny to see how they just think it's going to be the best week ever when Papa is gone, because they think they're going to get all these luxury things. But anyway, I hinted a bit earlier that I've been poorly and that I can't really leave right now. And if it was just the scan results, I think it wouldn't have mattered as much, because the scan results I can get on a phone call wherever I am. But a few weeks ago we made a video when I was in the hospital in Gothenburg because I had these really, really bad stomach cramps where they thought that it was a ileus, but they didn't know because they didn't check it. Actually, they just assumed that it was that. And then I spoke to my surgeon, who said that it is a pain that I'm just gonna have to learn to live with. And then they didn't do anything else about that. And I've had these cramps since then, but I didn't go to the hospital because I thought if they're telling me that I have to live with it, then I'm gonna live with it. I'm not gonna spend days in the A&E because it takes hours and hours and hours before you even get help, and then they just give me some morphine and then they send me home and say, well, live with it, basically. So I thought, I'm going to push through and I am not going into the hospital this time. And it's hard because it's so bloody painful. Like, it's a pain that I can't even describe to you. It's not just like, oh, I got cramps. It's so bad. I can't stand up, basically. It's horrible. So after a few hours with that, I took some morphine that I had laying around since my surgery, because I don't like taking painkillers and I didn't use them much after the surgery, so I had some left. So I took that, and then I sent a message to my surgeon and said, if you tell me that I have to live with this pain, then you at least need to give me painkillers so I can get through it, because I am not going into the A&E and spending time and resources. So you need to help me fix this, give me some medication and sort it out, basically. And I think it was because I said I took these old tablets that I had laying around, because obviously you're not supposed to take pills like that, and I don't like doing it and the doctors don't like me doing it. So therefore they called me and said that they will investigate and see what this pain comes from, which feels quite good but also a bit scary, because I know that I've just done my scans and nothing shows on that, but it's not the first time that they missed something, and it's not the first time that they missed something important. Like, I mean, last year on my 6-month scan, they said nothing looked bad, and then a month later, I was back into the hospital having a really, really bad infection from fluids in my abdomen that they think had been there since the surgery. So, I mean, they've missed that on 2 scans, so I'm not surprised if they missed something on these scans, and especially because they've completely missed the full scan. So I don't got too much like belief in the doctors, and I don't trust them very much with that they've actually looked at everything that they need to look at. But anyway, I've got an appointment for that in the end of July. But that is also one of the reasons where I feel like I don't want to travel too far, because what if I get really, really poorly like that when we're away, and then I can't do stuff and I'm not with the right doctors, and it just doesn't feel right. But I also think that's what Tom is mostly nervous about with leaving, that I'm going to get that poorly and I'm on my own with the kids, because I can't do anything when I get that bad. Like, I don't function. I'm just like a little ball on the floor crying. But I don't feel too bad about it, because I know that I got help if I need it. Tom don't trust me that I'm going to ring and ask for help, though. I think that's the main problem. He thinks that I'm stupid. And maybe I am sometimes, but not when I'm on my own with the kids. But yeah, so that's a little update about hospitals and what's going on, and why we both feel quite anxious and nervous, and yeah, all the above really at the moment. And on a more happy, positive note, I just want to say thank you for everybody who keeps ordering all the crocheted animals that I do. It's so much fun that so many of you like them and wants to order them and wants to have one on your own. So yeah, massive thank you to everybody who keeps ordering. It makes me really happy, and makes me want to do so many more of my ideas that I got in my head that I want to get out, that I don't really got time to do, but you guys keep me motivated, so thank you for that. But hopefully by now, when you watch this, it's Friday, which means that Tom is coming home today, and another week has passed, and hopefully we already got the scan results by now. So fingers crossed that all of that is good, and that Tom has had a good time in England, or as good as you can do when you're going for these reasons. And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next week. Bye.